Hey, this is Ed. Gonna do a bag of Eureka Gold Sands half-pound ultra rich mix. Last bag I did, I got 7 grams, which was a bonus bag. So the chances of me getting another one, not so good. But we'll see. All right, I've gone ahead and I've emptied out the material. I dried it out, and everything's in the pan here. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this material and I'm going to classify it through my miniature classifiers here at sizes 4, 10, and 20. It's just the sizes I like. A lot of people, I think some people do 4, 8, and 20 or 30. Some people will add a 30 on there or 50. But I don't see a need. I have no problem panning out the 20 mesh, below 20 mesh with everything else below it. So first what I'll do is make sure these are tight. I've got 3 other pans here to put the different sizes in. So I'm going to pour this into the number 4 pan first. And this is my my beautiful copper pan. I'm going to go ahead and zoom out. Throw that in the water. Let's get this down. All right. So there's all my +4 material. I don't see anything shiny or golden in there, but I'll go ahead and throw it in the pan. Go ahead and rinse it off. Anything that's shiny that might be golden covered in muck. I did find, oh, wait a minute. We've got a ultra rare Canadian road diamond. Holy cow, look at the size of that thing. That must be at least 20 carats. Maybe 50, but 20 carats I think. That is a nice one. I'm gonna have to add that one to my collection. I got a nice collection going here. I'll show you all those nice Canadian road diamonds here. Look at those beauties. Alright, just joking there. That's actually just rock salt. And let's see, there's another piece. See, I couldn't even tell they were all covered in mud. Alright, let's get that cleared out. All you got to do is taste them and you'll know they're salt immediately. So, all right, there's all my +4. Nothing interesting in there. So that right off the bat tells me this is probably not a bonus bag, because if you got a big old bonus bag of 7 grams, you're going to have a nice 4-gram nugget sitting in there, unless it's long and skinny and went on through. But we'll see. See if there's something smaller in there. Alright, take all these rocks out. Right, pan down those fines that were stuck to everything. There's not much in there. Alright. Alright, back over to classifying. Alright, next size down is the 10 mesh. Shake all that through. Give it a few more shakes. Got quite a bit more of that. Alright. There's usually not a lot of +20s, but if there's a nugget, it'll be in this. Otherwise, we are probably stuck with a minimum bag. Get this all clean. Take it around. Rinse it off. Alright, start stratifying. Any gold in here at this +10 size is going to be very heavy, so it will easily sink right to that corner. So I should be able to aggressively pan that out. Oh, whoa. I did not see that coming. All this +10, there's some +10 gold in there. I may have just washed a whole ton of it out. Look at those. That I did not expect to see. Look at that. Let's see if I can zoom in. Ooh, nice. All that +10. Now I've got to go through all my tailings to make sure I didn't lose them on that first pass here. All right. They're all falling down because they're all so heavy. Get all these rocks out of here. Now my technique in these riffleless pans typically is when you're using like a copper pan, you don't have riffles. Work your material down into the corner. Stop with the water in there so it all settles down and compacts. And then I just push it down in the water and then lift out with a slight tilt forward so that the lighter material just washes off the edge. It'll be more noticeable when I get down to the -10. Oh, almost. That one wanted to go out of there. Get all that light material out. Black sands. All right. All right. There we go. All right, I'm going to go ahead and transfer that over. What I'm going to do, since these are pretty big sizes, all +10, can't snuff these up with a snuffer bottle or even my tweezers. I'm just going to pull them out one by one. I don't know if you can hear that or not, but they're clinking pretty good. Go ahead and move this up here so I don't have as far to go. That's good. I was not expecting the +10s to have anything, so you got to be careful. If you do one bag, the second bag may not be the same as the first. My last one, I had a 4-gram nugget in the +4, and then everything else was in the +20, except for there was some platinum down in the -20. Alright, got all the gold there. Go ahead and set that to the side. And I'm going to swing back around. I actually see some platinum in here. You want to see down on the bottom ridge here, right there at the bottom. There's 3 pieces. There might be one up above it. Yeah, 3 pieces. One, two, three. That's in. They were stuck to the other pieces of gold. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to transfer the platinum to the white dish here. And since they're small enough for my little pipette here, I'm going to just suck them up. Alright. Set that back down. Always check. There's actually another one there. What I'm doing is I'm watching the material as I spin this light bit of water around, watching it move. If it moves the same speed as all the other stuff, not sticking to the bottom, then it's not platinum. Platinum's is just a little bit heavier than gold in mass. So it will stick to the bottom just like the gold does. Alright. Okay. We got, in this, we got this is the 20 mesh plus. So everything above this is between 10 and 20. This is where most of your gold will be, typically. As you saw, it was all in the plus 20 on that last batch, so that's pretty nice. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and pan this out. Those small classifiers, you can get them on eBay. I got them in like a 8 or 9 piece set. I found that I only use 3 or 4 of them. So if I had it to do over again, I would not buy the full 9 set, because they basically give you the 4, the 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. It's like there's not much difference in size that matters for density. Go ahead and put out that dirty water, put some cleaner water. Alright, stratify. So I'm going to take it a little bit slower this time. Make sure there's enough water here, side to side. Go forward slowly, then stop, let it concrete up. Now, I push down in the water, slightly tilting forward, and just let the top material just kind of brush off. And I'm just keeping an eye in the corners and then the material along about halfway back to see if any kind of gold is showing up. I'll do about, a 1/6 or 1/8 of the material. And then let's go ahead and stratify again for anything that didn't make it down to the bottom the first time. Alright, slowly go forward. It sits in that crease. Okay. Let it concrete up. And just gently pull up and just let the water pressure just rinse off what it wants to rinse off. Alright. One big mistake that a lot of people will do with their pan is a lot of people will want to do this arc where they go side to side. You don't really want to do that. It's much better if you go straight side to side, keeping the pan level when you're stratifying back and forth, so that it mixes the water up. I need more water in there. There we go. You want to go side to side without arcing the pan so much. That's why I go this angle. I just go back and forth. Stop, let it concrete up, work some of that material down, tilt forward just enough so that when I lift, it brushes off the water. The water brushes off the material. Work it back in and repeat. I'm seeing some of the color. Yeah! Look at that beautiful, beautiful gold. Gauge that none of your pieces of gold are moving as you lift, so it's fairly safe. But as soon as they start moving, like they are now, it's time to... Oop, that went right there, almost wanted to leave. Resettle it down. I'll do one. Let's get all the light stuff out. All right. I'm just gonna wash that stuff back because these are pretty good size. -10 plus 20. I'm gonna add more water to this. I like more water in my pan than I do the tap. At an angle with enough water, the gold will go up to this edge here, and all the black sands will try to work their way down. Or at least get them loose from the pile of gold, so that you can wash it back, this black sands back. Alright. Alright. That's clean enough. These are slippery pieces of gold here. Alright, I'm just going to brush that out. Alright. Let's get that into the... These are big enough to pick up with the tweezers. If you're wondering, these tweezers, I bought them on eBay as a kit of jeweler or watchmaker tweezers. Because they were stainless steel. I bought them to fix a screen on my cell phone myself. Bought the new glass and all that, and they had this in there, so I ordered this and some glue, and they're great. It only cost like $8 or $9 for a full set. You got like 10 pieces. Yeah, we're getting up there. That's at least a couple of grams. All right. Quickly pan out all the fines out of here. Make sure there's no platinum laying around. So I'm just looking to see if anything's moving slower than the black sand. I don't see anything. That was 3 pieces now. Material that's left is all -20 here. This is what you'll find most of your platinum in. Those other 3 pieces, it was a fluke. They must have been attached to some of the bigger +10 stuff. So all your platinum Maybe a couple pieces of gold if there's any in here, if there's some fines. Trying to break that wet stuff off. Okay. Well, since it's not wanting to come loose on its own, I'll help it out with some water. Alright, minus 20. Let's get this stuff all clean. Moving around, move all the dust. Get rid of the dirty water. Get some fresh, cleaner water. Alright, stratify. Side to side, no arcing. You can also, if you have enough water, you can have it above it, but a lot of the old timers told me keep the pan under the water as you're going side to side, but it starts splashing, so I just make sure I have enough in there. Go back. You want to go back and forth 25 to 30 times, at least the first time, and then stop. That would work almost all your gold right to that bottom. Okay, I'm just gonna do the same procedure where I lift it, brush off all the lights. Okay. After the first time, you only have to go back and forth a few times because you're just resettling everything back. All the gold's already dropped to the bottom, so, or at least most of it. Each time you do that, more and more will fall to that corner crease. Do that. Just let the water pressure gently pull that off. Getting down there. Not a lot of black sand in this bag. So overall, pretty easy to pan. And I am starting to see, if I was colorblind, it would look like gold. When you see those first three pieces like appearing as you get down to the last bits of black sand. But it's actually the platinum. Okay. Tap that. A little bit more water. And let's see. And there's the platinum. There's one little piece of gold mixed in with that platinum. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and stop it here. Clean everything up, weigh it, and I'll post some photos with the video. Alright, take care.